now let's get to the crazy part. In my opinion, the Tony clips. Tony. I've seen pretty much everyone mad at him. Like, even conservatives are like, dude, this was dumb. Like, why did you do this?
Of
like,
course it's dumb. It's so dumb.
It is.
He's been flying high on like the success of Kill Tony. And I think he's starting to making some missteps here.
It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
That's so insane.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. No, it is absolutely.
And then, so that was like the standout one. And now here he is defending it. Like, he's such a bitch, actually. The way he defends it actually is so pathetic. He goes,
world, we say we're the last line of defense.
That's right. These people have no sense of humor. Wild that a vice president candidate would take time out of his busy schedule to analyze a joke taken out of context to make it seem racist. Like, why are you doing the out of context shtick to make it seem racist? You literally like, okay, where my race is at, we feeling this shit? Like, bro, you have no space to pull the out of context card. Just fucking own it. And then he goes, I love Puerto Rico. I vacation there. It's like, bro, that is not it. Oof. I dabble with the locals. I dabble with the natives. The natives serve me from time to time. They're very kind, very respectful. I made fun of everyone. Watch the whole set. I'm a comedian. Tim, might be time to change your tampon. And by the way, change your tampon. It's like, bro, really? Are you 12?
Like, yeah,
nail in the coffin, for real. I'm horrible, just letting you know one more time. That's what he's saying right at the end of that tweet.
Got 155,000 likes, though. Objectively, though, like, even if I'm, like, maggot out, this is just an embarrassing response.
Yeah.
But apparently not. Hi, Tony. We're aware that you're a comedian, but you're a featured speaker at a campaign event.
Yeah.
What you say reflects on the campaign. If no one from the campaign informed you of that, they screwed you royally. Well, he screwed them royally.
I mean, that guy's even being generous with him. Just being like, yeah, you got screwed. It's like, yeah, obviously you're a comedian, but it doesn't matter. You're there at a political rally. You're not. It's not a comedy club, dude. You're not at the store.
That is the context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who's more at fault, do you think, Tony or the host? Because in my opinion, it's the host. Because Tony's known for being a deranged, unhinged psycho.
I disagree because, like, comedians will get hired for different events. I mean, it's part of the job. Like, you prepare your material according to
Tony has one speed.
Right.
No, it doesn't matter. Sometimes they're hired for, like, a speech after graduation, you know? Like, they are hired for different things.
Okay, that's true in some, but I'm telling you, Tony has one speed. Like, you know what you're going to get when you hire him. He is just an insanely...
Well, in that case, it is more on the campaign.
That's what I think. It's more on the campaign.
But
especially
then you're also saying he can't, like, he's not sophisticated enough, which is okay. It's something to say about him, but...
Yeah, no, what, do you think that I'm fucking like... yeah, he's an idiot. But I'm saying, like, you know, can you blame a tiger for hunting the deer? You know what I mean? You know, it's like he's just doing what he does. Would he have, and everyone benefited from him being like, maybe this joke is actually not the right place? Yeah, of course. But the Trump campaign, like, hired the most outrageous, offensive comedian, put him on the main stage, and then did or didn't vet. Either way, it's fucked up, no matter which road they took. I mean, I feel like it's mostly on the Trump campaign.
I just don't like taking responsibility off of him because still, you got to work with what you're working with. Like, if you can still be you and find a way to do it appropriate for the event.
I'm not denying that. Tony does not have that ability.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that ability.
So he
obviously a smart and good and
be
professional comedian, you know, would handle it differently. But
yeah.
That is not, I don't think that's in his toolbox. I mean, pretty much. He acted like he was at a roast or some shit. I kid the people of Puerto Rico. What's the deal with Puerto Rico? They're all pedophiles. I kid the Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Rico.
What's the matter? What's with all the water, Puerto Rico? Ain't got no plumbers? I kid. I heard you need paper towels. Kobe.
I want to see his other jokes because I hated them just as much as this one.
I want to watch his whole set. But what's interesting is the whole fallout from this. Now,
Yeah.
Florida Republicans are in full panic mode, as a lot of Puerto Ricans live there. Swing state, hugely important state. And let's take a look here. Florida Republicans are, dude. If they lose, and if they lose a close one in Florida, I feel like there's a way to blame Tony for that. If Tony loses the election for Trump, just like even if like in a small bit, you could be like, I think Tony had something to do with this. Like, imagine, dude, imagine how epic that would be.
That'd be pretty funny.
I made Trump lose the election. I mean, he might be a secret agent.
No.
So Florida Republicans are in full panic mode. Here is Maria Elvira Salazar, disgusted by Tony's racist comments, calling Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. This rhetoric does not reflect GOP values. Are you sure? Puerto Rico sent 48,000 soldiers in Vietnam with over. Why are we going back to Vietnam? That's the only good thing you could say about them. Jesus, lady.
Americans, they supported an unjust war. It's
What
awesome.
the fuck are you talking about? With 345 Purple Hearts awarded, this bravery deserves respect. Educate yourself. That's the... Okay. Surely they've done something good since then. That can't be... Then I'm reading this and I'm saying, what have they done for me lately? You know? Anyway, funny. There's more. I think Tony might make them lose.
I don't know.
It's crazy to say.
I'm worried for the opposite reason that Kill Tony is huge and has a massive amount of followers. So his endorsement, Elon's endorsement, those are like huge movements right now that have so many followers, and all of these people.
Rogan had Trump on and did a fat glaze session with him. Yeah.
I don't see it as you. I see it more as like Trump has a lot going on for him.
These are all. I feel like the majority of these audience are already maggot out though.
Well, which is also, I mean, telling.
But
very telling. These are Kill Tony right now is huge. It's massive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Rick Scott, this joke bombed for a reason. It's not funny and it's not true. I heard some giggles there, Rick. I wouldn't say it bombed. It bombed on the world stage, but in the venue, got some laughs. He was even like, yeah, okay, here we go. Puerto Ricans are amazing people and amazing Americans. I've been to the island many times. It's a beautiful place. Everyone should visit. I always do whatever I can to help any Puerto Rican in Florida or on the island.
And that's what Rick Scott. So it is kind of crazy that, like, as you said, even Republicans are like having to throw him under the bus.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the time.
That's so
Tony.
funny because he is properly representing the candidate that he's there for. Like, Donald Trump has said,
Totally.
that's nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say the quiet part out loud, man. At least not yet. Bad Bunny came out with a full endorsement for Kamala. He's Puerto Rican. Also, my favorite artist.
Which one are you thinking of?
It was written here. Why did you guys remove it?
Why would you need
Ricky
a reminder for your
Ricky Martin?
favorite artist?
Is it Ricky Martin?
Oh,
Enrique?
Yeah, Enrique.
you were close.
Why did you remove it?
I didn't remove
Did you
anything.
do that on
I don't know what you're
purpose?
referring to.
It said here Bad Bunny and Enrique Iglesias. So who removed Enrique Iglesias?
I don't know if anybody.
Why
I never
did you
saw
do that?
I didn't know.
She's
Nobody
raising-
touched it, dude.
Olivia's
That's a
raising her
big
hand.
No, I'm
conspiracy.
hands off.
No,
it wasn't
saying,
me.
like, not me.
Nose goes.
You need to go to edit history.
I'm
Somebody
going to
in-
edit history right now.
It was either me or Zach if it was in there, but I don't see Enrique. Let me see.
I don't know if it was ever there.
One of you guys
I'm pulling the receipts right now.
Yeah, this is big
is
conspiracy
working
here.
against me. Anyway,
Need to find out.
Enrique, my boy, and Bad Bunny, yeah, they did a huge endorsement for Kamala in response to that. Bad Bunny reposted a video on Instagram from Harris's account on her plans for Puerto Rico. The video was shared with his 45.6 million followers, showing Harris speaking in English with Spanish subtitles. That's really good
That's
for her.
good.
Yeah.
I've seen so many viral, ignorant tweets of people like quote tweeting it and being like, he's not even a citizen. What the fuck? And then everyone's like, you are clearly so stupid. Yeah, because they're like, he's from Puerto Rico. He's not even a citizen. It's like, you clearly are not informed at all. And then they'll get like 50,000 likes.
That's the crazy thing right now.
Go ahead.
I'm not seeing anything about Enrique Iglesias endorsing
Maybe I read it somewhere else.
Just on my mind?
Like, I'm Googling around for that story, and I'm just not seeing it. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted. It's not in the research chat. And now I'm seeing that it was actually Ricky Martin.
So somebody wrote Ricky Martin in there.
No shot.
Wait, so search for Ricky Martin.
Who the fuck wrote Ricky Martin?
Well,
Wasn't me.
Okay, yeah, it is Ricky Martin. So you somehow flipped that in.
Wait, so you were saying
You are incredible.
You've been right.
Yeah, you've been right. I was right.
You were right.
Yeah. Whatever you guys told me.
Well, that's amazing.
I am incredible, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
So it wasn't there?
Enrique, I don't think, has endorsed anyone. Ricky Martin has.
So it was Ricky Martin.
No, but
Yes,
was it
exactly.
in the doc?
So why did you guys tell me
I'm
about
not seeing it in the doc.
It
no.
wasn't. You did not send that in the research.
You probably saw it somewhere
Yeah,
and thought it
but,
was part of this
How many
story.
times do I need to tell you? These are two different people. And the fact that you guys keep confusing them is very disrespectful.
You're right.
All right, here's the video that Bad
God,
Bunny.
you guys are gonna
shared.
make me go
in this
crazy.
election for Puerto Rican voters and for Puerto Rico. And this election is not just a choice between Donald Trump and me.
Yeah, whatever. I know what she's gonna say. He shared it. I mean, you can use your imagination. All right, but one thing I want to watch is the whole Tony set.
Yes.
I really got to watch that. Y'all got that link for me?
It's scroll up a little bit in the Discord. Full set. Tony.
Tony Rifton, Brown Town. Tony. Give me some more. Here's the full set. Thank you. All right, let's see what the whole thing was pretty wild. MAGA comedian Tony Hinchcliffe.
USA.
I've met him, by the way. I was on his show. Like,
Yeah.
So weird.
A long time ago.
A few years ago. He was really a nice guy when I met him. Like a really sweet guy.
The show is still kind of underground, I feel like.
Dude.
It was here in LA.
Yeah, they did it at the comedy show. There was like 30, like maybe like 50 people in the audience, and like it would get like 100,000 views at most.
Yeah.
With like lesser known guests, it would get like 50,000 views. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just became like the biggest show in the world. I don't know what happened.
Rogan happened.
Oh, it was Rogan, and then they had these huge shows with
They moved to Texas.
the Trump and the Trump guy.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah, Shane Gillis was on there a few times and did these like insanely huge appearances as Trump that
Which
I think
was really funny.
very very powerful.
Tony said that it broke like some type of YouTube record. Like it had more watch retention than the Tom Brady roast or something like that.
Yeah, I don't believe him. He's full of shit.
I was on a date.
I saw that clip too. He's
Was that bullshit?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay.
Yeah, that clip was a little.
Yeah.
I think he's going through some kind of. I don't like diagnosing people, but he might be going through some kind of like mental break, like some kind of manic thing. Because like I saw him on this podcast, and the shit he was saying about himself in the show, like while it's it is like one of the biggest shows right now. He was having like delusions of grandeur.
Right. That's how it felt. Yeah.
I mean, they are
It is huge.
ginormous.
Yeah.
Like they sold out Madison Square Garden like 2
Twice.
nights in a row. But what I don't understand is the Kill Tony channel only has like 1.8 million subs.
Well, it had like 100,000.
Yeah, I don't
like,
think
not
that
long
matters
ago.
necessarily.
It doesn't.
No.
I'm sure they're gaining like crazy.
Yeah.
Olive, you were gonna say something?
Oh, yes. I was on a date a few months ago, and they asked me what I do, and I said I work for H3, and they were like, "Oh my God, they were on Kill Tony," and that's how they knew you guys. Yeah.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were on Kill Tony. And he seemed very humble and very nice. His producer, Red Band, we got to know. He's a very sweet guy. And his girlfriend or wife, I think girlfriend, is very nice. She dog sat for us. Yeah.
Yeah. They were all super nice. And then I wasn't checking on them for a few years, and then all of a sudden I see it's like this giant show now. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like of the whole thing.
Well, they're doing it at the Comedy Mothership now, so they're in that whole.
Yeah.
I'd be happy for his success, but it seems like he's just gone down the meme hole. Yeah, but at the time, sweet guy. There it is. Tony, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage comedian, roaster, and host of
Imagine this is PBS News mainlining this psychotic roast shit.
Kill Tony podcast, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah. He put on a suit. The boy had enough presence of mind to put on a suit, but then the jokes, he didn't suit up the jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden, how we feeling, huh?
I'm feeling good.
Wow, isn't this special? 17 years ago, I was sleeping in my car behind the Comedy Store in LA, and I'm proud to say this is my 4th time performing at Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the damn world. The American dream, alive and well.
Again, he's always glazing himself. Like, there's no need to start the speech with saying, I've done this 3 times before in Madison Square. Like, it's always the glazing. It's crazy. Like, bro, just be famous and successful. You don't have to talk about it all the time.
Oh, right here. This is very different than where I'm used to performing, though. I'm used to nighttime with people drinking. Not so many babies in the crowd and people that are obviously only here for Lee Greenwood tonight. Normally, I don't make my political beliefs a known thing. It's divisive for a comedian to do that, but just know I sleep well at night knowing who I'm voting for.
Where's the joke, dude? Be funny.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna come. Here it is.
Yeah.
He's got
when I lay down and my head hits my pillow.
Yes.
It is a fantastic pillow, by the way.
That is a fucking
come on.
outright lie. How dude?
Come on.
He's paying people to take the pillows off his hands at this point.
I was staying at the Four Seasons up by Central Park one night.
Okay, so far it's just a pure glaze for conservatives.
Jesus
I laid
Christ.
my head down, and it felt so good. And I thought to myself, what an amazing pillow. I have a little bit of money now. I could buy a good pillow. And I took the pillowcase off, and there it was. My pillow, my pillow, my pillow. And damn it, I bought 4 of them.
That's the
And
joke.
if you use the promo code KillTony, you can also buy 4 My Pillows.
Not funny.
Damn, the tone is not the tone is not the same. This is a glaze fest.
There's serious stuff happening, people. I live in the great state of Texas now. 18
Dude, when people move to Texas, they lose their minds. It's what happened. They go out there and the yeehaws infect their fucking brain.
I mean,
except for our fans who live there.
They're
they're resistant to the yeehaws.
Exactly.
I don't know about everybody. I specifically in the comedy Rogan sphere that's happened. I can't speak for other.
Comedy world, we say
they've all moved there and became like way more extreme. Yeah, I mean, like you said, there are resistance groups in Texas. Yeah, and we salute them.
years in Ohio, 20 years in California, and I got to see California turn to absolute horrendous thing. And
oh, shut the fuck up. This dude was working at the Comedy Store. That place was always a dump.
A horrendous thing?
Like, give me a break. This is just pure bullshit.
LA's a tough town, you know? Give them some slack. Not everybody can hack it out here. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to call it horrendous?
But he said he got horrendous. Like, when he showed up, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Traveling the world, I got to see San Francisco turn into one of the most demented cities, one of the greatest downfalls I've ever seen. And that is where the other candidate worked for 2 decades. And it's absolutely wild to see. And in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight?
He's not doing any jokes. He's just doing propaganda.
You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's
That's
absolutely
fucking
incredible.
interesting. Okay, so he's going after the Latinos in the crowd.
Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's like an SNL parody joke.
Totally.
He's made that joke before.
He has.
I'll just admit it. I watch Kill Tony.
It's okay. I mean, listen,
it's a good show.
I've watched the episodes
A
with
lot of
Shane
people
Gillis.
watch it. It's not
Yeah,
just you.
but this is so out of pocket. I feel for him. There's,
On the show, he's not that bad, right?
No.
He's pretty much just like a moderator.
I mean, he says some pretty out there shit, like it's happened time to time. But I mean, this does not seem like Tony.
Yeah.
It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They
I
do.
hate
By the way, those are the white people laughing.
I hate this.
Hate
There's
it.
no pulling out.
Yikes!
They
what
don't
are
do
we
that.
talking about?
Wait, what? Someone yelled something.
There's no pulling out.
What did he say?
I don't hear.
I can't.
No, he's talking about the guy shouting in the crowd, right?
Yeah.
They do. They do. There's no pulling out.
Keep talking? Stop
It's
talking?
hard to tell.
I don't know.
Some kind of heckling.
They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor.
Clearly.
Free speech is
Clearly.
under attack, people. I host a show, and each week I get
Why am I
updates
not
what words
laughing?
we're allowed to use and not use anymore.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Free speech is under attack because advertisers don't want you using the N-word. Free speech is under attack, y'all. They keep telling me no slurs, no racial slurs.
It's happening right now.
You're on YouTube, bro. What do you mean? You do a show on YouTube. You can say anything you want.
The past few years, it's a real thing. And, you know, used to be able to tell people to Google stuff. My mom's a boomer in the state of Ohio, and there's no convincing her of anything. She's eating the cats. She's eating the dogs. They're eating the pets up there. It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Also, he's just going after Latinos. Is Puerto Rico considered Latino? I mean, they're all... Is that right, Nate?
I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, they're considered Latino.
He's just going after Latino people. Like, what's happening?
Okay, all right. Okay, we're getting there. Now, again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody.
Remember, he said this was out of context. So
The
Yeah.
context has not been helping.
The context does not help.
yeah, it kind of made it worse.
This isn't exactly a perfect comedy setup. There's some people here. All right, very good. I like it. I have other policies that I think it should be implemented as well. Like me personally, I think football should be all year round. Yeah.
Yeah.
So many great athletes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson.
Wow.
I don't know what the implication.
He's gonna kill Taylor Swift.
That's crazy.
With a knife. He's gonna cut her head off with a knife. I mean, there's really no joke other than that. It's like just a violent, crazy image. Because like, there's no connection other than that. I mean, other than they were both football players. I think he's saying he wants him to kill Taylor Swift. Is the joke.
Feels good in here. The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party.
Okay, bro. Your fucking guy was literally convicted of rape. Like, he was found literally guilty of rape.
And at Epstein parties.
And yeah, I mean, what the hell? This dude is Epstein's best bud. Like, these people are so...
Also, Elon, who was also speaking at this rally, who they all love,
Yeah, he's got
bragged about being tight with P. Diddy as well.
And he's got some allegations as well.
Dude, Trump has like a bajillion allegations. If he was running for president, he'd probably be in jail already.
USA. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you guys want. All right, heck yeah, it's cool. Black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that? A lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness.
Dude, you're in a giant arena. They don't.
Nobody knows what you're talking
about.
He fucking sucks, dude.
I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
Bro, what are you doing?
Oh my God. Is this his racist crowd work part?
He literally is doing. He's like, hey, here's a black guy. You want to do some watermelon carving?
What the fuck?
Okay, this is. I'm glad we're watching the whole thing because this is actually
the party
crazy.
of humor, Ethan.
It's fucking insane, dude.
He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
Bro, what the fuck? It's not even funny. It's just
not
racist.
funny.
It's
And the laugh was kind of
not
big.
laughing.
Yeah, they ate that shit up.
They love it. They love it.
Well, yeah, no, the white people are laughing.
Yeah, simple one-dimensional racism.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They love
that hits
that.
Oh,
hard
it
there.
hits so good.
He said it.
Yeah.
By the way, I
They're
love
like, I got
watermelon.
the reference.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I fucking love watermelon.
One of the best fruits.
So brave
If
of
not
you.
the best.
It might. We should do a fruit tier list someday.
That's a good idea.
That's
Yeah.
complicated because
No, it's not.
they all have to be in their prime moment.
Yeah,
should
but we
gauge-
could rate it based off of
Perfect.
like perfect ripeness.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if we all agree, like a
Okay.
peak banana.
Ian, you
peak,
got that? We should do
peak
that.
watermelon.
This is a groany little morning crowd, huh? It's tough to follow this audition for the next Commissioner Gordon's over here.
What?
Yeah, let's blame
It
the
is, though.
crowd.
It's crazy times we're living in. I
mean, they're being
all
pretty
these
generous.
Pointless wars. It is unbelievable what's happening right now.
Becoming
it is incredible.
Islamophobia?
Ukraine versus Russia, Israel. It's like bad soccer games. Who even cares? What are we doing? Why is our money involved in these wars?
Okay, he's doing the. This is pretty popular. The isolationist stuff, like. God, he's like, yes, yeah, dude.
When it comes to
think
Israel
that
and Palestine,
Trump won't get involved in wars.
Right.
He will, and he'll get involved on the Ukraine war on the wrong side.
Right. Yeah.
People still don't understand. We're not really sending money. We're just sending like old military equipment that we have to junk anyway, or a lot of it anyway.
we're all thinking the same thing.
Uh-oh.
Settle your stuff already. Best out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
That's
You know that-
surprisingly unoffensive.
Palestinians
Give
are
'em
going to throw
time.
rock every time.
There it is.
Because they're dumb.
Because throwing rock.
Oh, because they throw rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
But you also know the Jews have a hard time throwing that paper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, a little balance.
All
A little
right.
balance.
All right,
there.
all right. Yeah, a little balance is fair. Yeah, fair.
We're having fun now. We're cooking.
Hillary doing racist comedy.
Yeah.
Was the way.
The
It's
Trump
just-
campaign.
all
like,
of his jokes, it's just racism.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole set.
It's so epic.
Clinton said that this is a Nazi rally here today.
I mean, you know,
Not explicitly, but the implication.
You
Is he going
know,
to turn it
I
on them
mean-
a little bit here?
You're not helping him beat the accusation.
Yeah,
Let's say
for
that.
real, dude.
Can you believe they call us a Nazi rally?
Like, yeah, after the last 5 minutes of what you just said. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Can you believe that?
I think he's kind of
For the most
trolling them.
anti-war president of my entire life.
Bro.
Nah.
I got a bridge to sell you.
And she calls him Hitler. Let me remind you, Hillary, it was your husband who shot innocent people, or as he called them, interns.
Little Lewinsky humor.
That's fair.
Little mid-90s humor.
Although
Yeah, Hillary, I bet you did not see that one coming.
Oh my God. Can we? You gotta turn it off at this point.
No, I'm not.
That
I'm
is
watching the
brutal.
whole thing.
That is brutal.
This
cringe.
set, Dan. This set is historic.
That's like, oh my god,
it's historic. Okay.
Really did that? I did not see.
By the
it
way, if
coming.
I commit suicide in 3 weeks, I didn't.
Yeah. Don't worry. They're not gonna kill you over a cum joke.
I mean, it's just obvious to me who the right candidate is. There's a guy out here dodging bullets. It is unbelievable, right?
Yeah. Very talented.
He didn't dodge.
Being shot at does not make you more qualified.
It really it just
doesn't.
It's a neutral thing.
And again, let's
at
stop
best.
ignoring the fact that all the motherfuckers that tried to kill him are freaking Republican.
Yeah.
They're all conservative voters.
He took it right in the ear. Unbelievable. I thought about this. I don't know if you have. Coolest place to get shot. Like if you're gonna get shot anywhere on your body, that's where you want it.
Disagree.
I'm still waiting to see the scar.
Nah.
He showed it on Rogan.
Yeah, Rogan asked to see it.
Oh, what did it look
Really?
like?
He said it was small.
Well, yeah, Rogan was like, "There's barely anything there."
Took him a second to find it.
That's crazy. I mean, dude, that whole thing, it was so crazy, actually, though.
Yeah.
Here's Tony. He's doing some Rudy sweats. Nah, he's killing. He thinks he's killing it, I think.
This is still just so crazy.
Rudy Giuliani is the most physically revolting person that's ever lived.
Hard agree.
Right there. Technically, he got shot in the head, depending on if you're a Democrat or a Republican. Right? If you're a Democrat, his ear was grazed.
I mean, that's objectively what happened.
If you're
Yeah.
a Republican, he survived a headshot.
Oh, I see. Where he's going with
It is. It's the best place to get shot. It's the only part of the human body will drive a piercing through like a little girl's ear for no reason. Right? There's just it heals fast. Nobody cares. It's the best place to get shot. He went down, saw blood on his hands. I'd imagine he thought right then, I think I just won this shit.
Not far from the tree.
Yeah.
Go Elon.
Stands up and says the most American words I've ever heard in my life. No. Before that, there was one more. Let me get my shoes.
That's decent. Let's stick it.
I mean, it is funny that he asked for his shoes first.
Who cares about your shoes? Someone just shot at you. yeah. What's with the shoes?
And like, they fell off or something?
Yeah, what's
I'm
with
still
the
like
shoes?
unclear on that.
Yeah, because he probably. I could see it. He fell to the ground real fast and.
And his shoe just flew off?
That means they're too big.
They're too big.
Yeah, or he doesn't tie them.
Oh yeah,
He's
that makes sense that
swimming
they'd
in
be too
those
big.
shoes.
I guess.
He's very obsessed with.
Swimming with those shoes. Yeah.
I don't understand the obsession with hand size.
So yeah.
Perhaps still with an active shooter. He's talking like a guy that just had the best one night stand of his life. Right? Like, where's my shoes at? I gotta get the hell out of here. Let me get my shoes. And then the fight. What he did was so.
It's just stupid. Now.
Yeah.
We get it.
But yeah, that was pretty incredible. This is a historic comedy set. I really do think it was a terrific what we just saw there.